Hi my beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna get ready for a wedding, and it's not gonna be any ordinary wedding. It's gonna be a Jeffree Star Wedding collection review. I have of course the palette, some lippies, the new liquid eyeshadow formula. We're gonna test this out, and I think the first thing that we're gonna test are the blotting papers because it's so hot that I'm already getting a little bit sweaty. They come in this little cute white kind of wedding inspired, like the whole collection of course, envelope. The blotting papers itself are pink and you have 50 inside, so I would say not bad, and we will see if it's gonna protect me from being a shiny pig. And if you follow me long enough, you already know, but if you're new here, I'm gonna say it one more time. Here on this channel we don't discriminate, we are just reviewing products, and it's about products itself, not about people behind it. So I know Jeffree might not have the best reputation out there, but I'm gonna be the first one to say that his eyeshadow formula was always top notch, and few other products are good as well. So we'll see if the Star Wedding palette and the whole collection will make me say I do, or it will be no ma'am. So starting with the palette itself, it's a kind of heavy one with this like a diamante clasp in front. The silver, I would say, looks really cheap, and as you can see the fingerprints are real. I think I would prefer that the actual box would be the same style as the unicorn, like with this kind of like a silver lace motif, because for me this silver sticker on the cardboard looks really cheap. And when you open this, ta-da, you have 25 shades. That should be enough to do any wedding look that you want. First thing that is catching my eye is that the actual insert with the eyeshadows is clear, and that looks absolutely gorgeous. But I don't know how camera's gonna pick this up, but actually how the light goes underneath the shadows, I don't know, it looks really cool. But as far as color story goes, I don't think it's the most creative palette that Jeffree put it out there. I think it's a combination of the orgy palette with mostly nudes, then we go a little bit to a pink religion, and on the bottom we have cremated palette. So it's like a combination of his last three palettes, excluding the banana something. And as I said, as far as packaging, I think I would prefer this to have a like a kind of trunk moment, like all the blood palettes, so it would be a bloody wedding. But obviously the packaging is not that important when it comes to eyeshadow, so I'm gonna just give you a quick swatch of few of those, and we're gonna see. Ooh, the mattes already feel really nice. Ooh, this one that is called Sitting Chart is so similar to my skin tone, so it's gonna be perfect transitional shade. This one called Cake Topper, it's kind of interesting. It's like a light brown with a hint of pink. I don't know how the camera is picking this up, but in real life it's gorgeous. We have this kind of browny rustic metallic, and then we have black with like a silver iridescent shimmer. Oh my god, this for smoky eye, girl, I'm leaving. Okay, so I guess without any further ado, let's dig into the palette. She is heavy. So first I'm gonna start with Sitting Chart. Oh, and I don't know if you see it, but the kickback is real. Oh my god. And I'm just gonna put this all over my lid, so it's gonna be our base shade. and hopefully it will help to blend other shadows together. And what can I say, no surprises here. It's a regular Jeffree Star matte formula that goes just beautifully on the eye. It almost blends out itself, so luckily not bad surprises. I'm not really sure what I want to do with my life today, if I'm being totally honest. What I would do, I would probably dig to this shade with my finger, go all over my lid, this one in outer corner and call it a day. But obviously for the review we need to put a little bit more effort to it. So I'm thinking that we gonna go for the shade Soulmate, this one here, and this palette is so heavy that I'm not gonna bother to use it as a mirror. And now with a small pointy brush I'm gonna go to this dark shade here on the bottom under the veil, and I'm gonna probably mix it a little bit with a black called Tuxedo Black. And I think it's intense enough, so for the most part I'm gonna keep it on its own. Just a tiny bit of the black just for outer corner wing, therefore we will not need to use any pencil. So now I'm gonna dig to the shade I do, this brown over here. Juicy. Now I'm gonna dig into this brown called Committed, just to smoke out the edge. And underneath my brow I'm gonna go for the lightest matte in the palette called Grand Entrance. And now, fun part, I'm digging to this most intense pink just straight in the middle, and I'm gonna blend the gray out with this shade. I wish we had also like a baby pink in it. For me, those kind of super light nudie pinks are so wedding-like. And just on outer corner, I'm gonna go for this shade Devotion. For my top lid, I'm gonna go Starfalls, this metallic over here. And I'm gonna go with my finger. Oh, gorgeous. This shade is literally everything, and it can be such a beautiful everyday shade as well. Oh, can you imagine just this on the lid, a little bit of like a chocolate brown liner in outer corner, and maybe just to melt this metallic with the matte in outer corner, I'm gonna dip gently in I Love You, and again I'm gonna use my finger. Okay, honey, this is stunning, like, you cannot tell me shit. A little bit more fun, I'm gonna go for Cut the Cake, this iridescent shimmer, and I'm gonna apply this in top outer corner. Oh my god, look how intense it is. Okay, I see you, girl. So I was about to say that we don't have any fallout, but Cut the Cake gave us quite a bit of fallout, but let's try to dust it off. Okay, you know what? At this point, I don't even care. And now what I want to add to the mix is the Liquid Star Shadow, the new formula for Jeffree Star, and I got mine in Behind the Veil, which is this gorgeous iridescent shade. And actually I like the packaging as well. Cute applicator, and let me give it... Oh, shut up! Girl, I hope the camera's gonna pick this up, but it goes from pink to blue to green with gold somewhere in the middle. I'm gonna get a little bit on the brush. And you know what? I was wrong. We need a little bit of liner. So I'm gonna go for my Urban Decay one. And before it's gonna dry, I'm gonna blend this out with the black from the palette. Okay, and before we're gonna go for the lips and highlight and all the shebang, let's finish with the eyes. I don't have Jeffree Star mascara, but from like the newish mascaras on the market, I have Lancome Serum Infused Mascara, the one with a big 8 on the box. And you're supposed to do this 8 times before every use just to activate the serum. And I didn't count, so I hope it's 8. So let's see how this is gonna go. Okay, I was hoping that I will not need to put lashes on today, but this mascara is giving me literally nothing. There's no length, no volume, no curl. It just giving me the black tint on my lashes. Okay, it's fair to say that Lancome, I'm disappointed. In that case, give me a quick moment. I'm gonna go put lashes off camera and I'll be right back. So I'm back with a little bit of lash, and I thought that this inner corner shimmer is so intense that we need something to balance it out, so I went with a little bit of Diamantes. But on the other side, oh, and by the way, for a little bit of the highlight moment, I've used the shade, just this one over here. But on the other side, you know, to try something different, I'm gonna go with the liquid eyeshadow and pray for the best. Pray I'm gonna be able to blend this out a little. Ooh. Okay. Okay, Han, if you are into shine and shimmer and glowy realness. Okay, so we have Diamantes versus the liquid eyeshadow. I think the liquid eyeshadow is way easier to use, and I think it works better, to be fair. Like, this is too much hassle. I'm not up for that. Okay, so we are left with the lips, and this is the regular, loved by basically everyone, matte liquid lipstick formula from Jeffree. I have the shade called Feeling So Innocent. That's me. And what I like about Jeffree formula, that you can be so precise with it that you don't have to bother with the lip liner. And the funny thing is, in the mirror, the lips are just tiny bit darker, a tiny bit less saturated than the pink under my eyes. But when I'm looking to the monitor, they look so bright. So I don't know what type of magic it is, but I'm just letting you know that the camera is lying to you. It's adding 10 pounds on me, it's changing the lip shape. Now I'm thinking that I want to elevate this lip, a little bit of shimmer from the palette, and then we'll see how we like it. Okay, it's not like a dramatic change, let's be real. It's just a little bit more shimmery, but I don't think that camera is picking this up at all. Honestly, I don't know what's happening. In the mirror, like, I see such a big difference between my lower and my top lip. But when I'm looking to the monitor, like, I don't know. I hope I'm gonna be able to fix this in edit, but if not, you just need to trust me. Let's go with the liquid eyeshadow. I wish I had like a different shade to try, but I wasn't sure if I'm gonna like the formula, so, you know, I'm on a budget. But there is one, like a kind of like a pinky iridescent one that I think it will work perfectly. Ooh, this is interesting. Giving like this kind of almost like a wet shine. I am really intrigued by the liquid eyeshadow. It's not what I was expecting, but in a good way. Okay, I went overboard. Someone should stop me like half an hour ago. But you know what? Sometimes I just get too excited. Okay? It's makeup, it's supposed to be fun, and you should play with it. So, I guess let's sum up my thoughts. So, the Jeffree Star Wedding palette, not gonna go deep into the packaging, but you see the evidence, you see the fingerprints. But as far as the eyeshadow itself, I think it's a great starting point eyeshadow palette. If you wanna give it to someone for Christmas, birthday, holiday, whatever, I think it's a good one. You have good formula. I think the ratio mattes to shimmer is also really good. And you have nudes, warm and cold tones. You have a bit of pinks and you have grays with the black. So I think you can create so many different looks, and you can go for super natural to super punk rock heavy. The liquid lips, if you tried any other liquid lips from Jeffree, you already know formula, so actually it's all about your preferences. And obviously, like in every Jeffree Star collection, he not only came with one, there's a few shades to choose from. And the liquid star shadow, I would say this is the biggest surprise of the day. I was sure I'm not gonna be a fan of it for how like glittery it is, but the iridescence and the shift, like, oh, it, like pink, green, gold, oh, so many different shades. And how it looks on the lips, how it looks on the cheeks, and like how much light it brings to inner corner. I am surprised. There is also a matte formula that I was not in the mood to try it. If you try the matte one, please let me know if you like them. But the shimmery ones, like, girl, those are good. And now I'm thinking maybe I'm gonna buy one more, you know, just to spoil myself. We'll see. And then we have the blotting papers, and I think the blotting papers, as the whole actually collection, would be great if he would launch this before summer, because now the wedding season comes to an end, as well as sweating season. But I'm gonna keep those for the next year. As you can see, I'm not shiny, and usually halfway through the video I'm already a sweaty pig, so there is something to it. And Hans, I think that's it. I hope you enjoyed this one, and see you in the next one. Bye!